Hello, I want to show you the difference between the desktop environment of Windows 8 and Windows 10. So in front of you, you see two Surface Pro first generation devices. One to the left is running Windows 8 and the one on the right is running Windows 10. And both are using a type cover. Basically, both operating systems are the same. You have a desktop environment um, uh, with just like in Windows 7 that you can pin programs and folders and files to the desktop, and you also have a taskbar in both. The major differences is how you use search, how you use the start menu to get to apps, and how to use advanced settings and notifications. So when I press the Windows key, Windows 8, you are coming into the start menu with the pinned live tiles, and when I press Windows key again, they disappear and you come back to the desktop. And when I press the same in Windows 10, you get a pop-up start menu with to the left column a couple of a row with relevant folders and icons to settings and the power key, and also access to all the apps in the left column by choosing all apps. And here your app list appears, and when you press the letter, you get a quick search menu that you can quickly skip the alphabet to the relevant place to choose your app. And here in the right column is where you can pin your live tiles, and the live tiles, they function as an information source, but also as a button to open the application that you want to use. And we navigate away, you come back with Windows 8. You are greet standard with the apps pinned as live tiles, and if you want to add more, all you have to do is press the arrow here to the bottom edge of the screen, and then a menu pops up where you can access your apps. And if you want to do a quick search, I'm not sure if the letters work. Yes, they do. So if you press the let's get back. So if I press the S, you get a menu with the alphabet, but you also get extra options for some desktop programs that you can access quickly. And when you want to access a specific app, you have a separate search function within the app menu list, that if you type it, you get a refined search. And if you want to do that in Windows 10, you can use the search bar that you can either access using the search key on your keyboard, or just navigate with your mouse to the search bar on the taskbar. And then you can search for the relevant app that you want, which will usually get to the top of the list, and then some other functions that are relevant to the spelling that you used. And if you want to access the general search in Windows 8, you can either use your mouse to navigate to the top right and access the search bar there, or you can scroll with your mouse to the bottom right and hover over, and then you get the charms bar, and then go to the top, and there you can enter your search to find your relevant app, folder, or file. And there's also a direct access to Bing search. So in both devices, Bing is your default search engine. So that's basically it. There are some other small details, for example, that when you click on the clock tile, it has had a design upgrade, so you can see generally that the information provided is bigger at a glance, which is a welcome change compared to the glance at Windows 8, which looks more like Windows 7, where you really have to get forward to the screen to see and read what is being shown. Anything else I forgot to mention? No, that's generally it. You can have pinned tiles on your taskbar in both operating systems. So, and when you scroll over them, you have the floating preview, and that's something similar in Windows 8. At least you first have to open them, and then you have to get back to the and then you hover over them, that's when you get the preview. So that's a little more cumbersome. And finally, the biggest difference is that when you open apps, they are full screen apps that are completely separate from the desktop, while Windows 10, when you open for example the weather app, they are actually apps in Windows. So you have everything in the desktop environment and you have the combination of both together, which is quite convenient because that way you can still use the familiar desktop environment, but you have the apps at your disposal and minimizable, and you can also snap them. And when you want to do that in Windows 8, you actually always have to go to the start screen, and then from there you operate everything, because really the desktop is an app in Windows 8 and there's not an environment to navigate to. So if I want to snap an app, I can do this, and then I have to get to the menu, and then I snap a second app like that. And if I want to get back to the desktop, the Windows key doesn't work because it always gets to start, but you have to then go to the task switcher and then press desktop, and then you can get back. As you can see, it's pinned as an app, and then you have to get rid of this, and then you're back in desktop. So it's a little more cumbersome. So I hope this video helped to show the difference between both operating systems. I thank you. Bye bye.